Hi, I'm Erno of ErnoHannink.com. I'm a mentor, author, and speaker on attracting clients. And this is the monthly book review for the Social Media Club book club. I got this book from them, the Social Media Strategist, Build a Successful Program from the Inside Out by Christopher Barger. And Christopher Barger is now a consultant, but he's been working for 4 years as Director of Global Social Media at General Motors. And he was also a blogger-in-chief for IBM. So he had some really impressive jobs to learn about social media for large organizations. And that's what this book really is about. This book is about looking at social media for large organizations. So in general, my audience is self-employed, independent professionals like me. And then I don't find many tips for you in this book. I found some, so I'm going to do the book review and give you the tips that I think is important to you as well. Well, first of all, let me tell you, he says there are 7 elements for the social media program in an organization. Number 1, you need to have an executive champion. Of course, if you're just working alone, this is not really important, but an executive champion is the person in the executive team that can say no or go to programs, that can free up funds for the social media part, that is going to help you to get at interesting projects running through the organization. Number 2, you have to know who owns the social media. So in the organization, which department is responsible for social media, which team is responsible for social media. There's a lot of pros and cons for various departments, and he describes them all. But at some point, you got to make a decision which department is responsible for your social media. Number 3, you got to have a social media evangelist, so the person that really understands social media inside out. But it has not just his own ego, but is also responsible for the ego of the organization. I'm not saying this right. He's responsible of the social media of the organization, so he put his own ego in the fridge. Because right now, it's not about him, it's about the organization. Number 4, it's about ROI and measurement. So you need to measure the results. In business, there is only one thing that really counts. Is it going to bring sales, yes or no? So you need to determine what is important to you. And this is the same for you if you're an independent professional. You can spend a lot of time during the days on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter on the social networking sites or the social media. But if it's not going to bring you any clients, it's a lot of fun, but it's not going to help you in your business. So you need to determine what is that you want to measure, what is important to you, and where do you want to have success, in what fields. Do you want to get more clients? Do you want to get more clients? Of course you do. Do you want to get more followers? Do you want to get more comments? Do you want to get more subscribers of your newsletter? But in the end, it all counts. Do you get more clients, right? So number 5 of the 7 elements is the legal team. Again, a point that is really not important if you're just working for yourself. Not really, but it's kind of not really important because you are your own and you're responsible for everything you do. But if you're working for a large organization, this is of course different. If you have an opinion, it inflects the company. Number 6, the social media policy. That actually describes everything that you can and cannot do for on behalf of the organization. Even if you talk or Twitter in your private, you gotta be careful what you write about your organization or your competitors or your clients. And this is also it goes too far to make a social policy for your small business, your own business, if you're working just by you. But if you have more people in your organization, a social guide, a usage guide could be interesting. For example, you could put there that it is important to acknowledge mistakes. If you make mistakes, acknowledge them right away. Don't delete posts, just put there what you did wrong. Don't delete factual errors, just put there what you did wrong. Be respectful to other people, other bloggers, other people in social media. And then make sure that you link back to other people's posts. So when you refer to a person, just make also a link back to their post. It is nice to do, it is respectful, and if it's good, they will also link back to you, which helps your blog as well. Number 7, teaching. So the last element of a social media program is teaching. Teach the organization, educate the people in your organization about social media and what to do and what not to do. And he has an extra chapter that talks about working with bloggers, which I think is could be important to you as an independent professional. Because if you work with bloggers, it's important to get to know the blogger. Not just write a copy and paste email to all the bloggers that you know that you want to be on. just really read their blogs, read how they reply to in the comments to other people, and then if you contact them and you want to get something from them, bring it from their point of view, how this may help the blogger and their readers, of course, because it's their readers, is in their interest. So if you are trying to find a job at a large organization, if you are in PR and you work for large organizations, this could be an interesting book for you. If you're a self-independent professional, I would say this is not really an important book to you. But if you are working for large organizations and you want to do programs for them, this is an interesting book to work for you and to see how they do it in these large organizations, because this is something you got to take into account. It is different for you as an independent professional. See you next time in the Social Media Book Club. Thank you.